For today's video, I wanted to join in with Ashley from Coffee and Firsties and Kaylee Nicole, who started the Sliding into the School Year tag. Hello and welcome back to my channel. So my name is Mariely Sanchez and I'm a 4th grade teacher in South Florida. For today's video, I wanted to join in with Ashley from Coffee and Firsties and Kaylee Nicole, who started the Sliding into the School Year tag. I thought this was a really fun tag to do, especially since I'm about to start the school year in about a week or so. So I wanted to go ahead and share my answers to their questions. There's only 10 questions in this tag, so here we go. Number 1, what fun things did you do over the summer? I had such an amazing time this summer, and some of the fun things that I did this summer was to go to Nashville for the TPT conference. I was there for 5 days in Nashville, and I do have a whole playlist of all my 5 days in Nashville, which I'll put a card up here so you can check those out. Had an amazing time meeting some of my favorite teacher IGers and TPTers and just building friendships, and it was amazing. The other fun thing that I did this summer was I was invited by Genius Plaza, which is an edtech company, to come to a hotel right in Miami Beach with some of these other teacher YouTubers, 3 other teacher YouTubers, which are Michelle from Pocketful Primary, Bridget from The Letter Classroom, and Fernanda from That One Happy Classroom. We all 4 got to spend a whole weekend at the Eden Rock in Miami Beach for the Genius Plaza Vlogger Summit, and we had an amazing time. So I had a great time. Along with that, of course, spending time with family, having some fun with my son, and here and there. It was an amazing summer. Question number 2. What grade will you teach and where? I will be teaching 4th grade again for the 12th year, I believe, in a row or something like that, and I am teaching in South Florida, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. All right, number 3, how many students are you expecting to have this year? I kind of already took a peek at my student roster this morning, and so far I have 18 students. I do teach gifted students, so those numbers pretty much stay fixed unless new students get staffed into the gifted program. And I could go higher than that, obviously, but last year I had 18 students for each of my classes, so I had a total of 36 students, and this year I will be self-contained, so I will only have one class of 18 students. So that is a great number, and in Florida we do have class size restrictions, so in 4th grade the biggest class that you can have is 22 plus or minus 2 students. So that's how many students I'm expecting to have, 18. Question number 4, when can you get back into your classroom? Did you have access all summer? I actually had access to my classroom all summer long. I couldn't get in and start working really in it to get it ready for the school year until my floors were done, which were about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. But throughout the summer, I was able to come in and out, and I'm very blessed to have been able to do that because I know some schools, they don't let their teachers in, or there are certain restrictions with that. So I was very fortunate that I could come and have access to my classroom all summer long if I needed to, and I've had plenty of time to come in before we actually are supposed to report back to get the room ready for the school year. Question number 5, what is your classroom theme this year? Now, if you have been watching my vlogs, you know exactly what my classroom theme is this year. My classroom theme for this year is Harry Potter. So I have been busy trying to transform my classroom into Hogwarts. I already have created one wall into looking like a stone wall. I put my house crests up, which are my original house crests, not the Hogwarts houses. I created my own houses. I already put a Hogwarts skyline in one corner bulletin board, and recently I made a fireplace out of logs and twinkle lights for my classroom library area. Next up will be, well, let me not get ahead of myself because there's another question that's related to that. So let me get to the next question. Question number 6, what are your classroom rules? I have 3 very simple classroom rules. Be kind, show respect, and work hard. And I got those rules from Breana from Putting Forth Effort, which she has a resource that she sells on TPT. It's just the letters nice and big. I put them up in the front of the classroom and they're beautiful. And before I had 3 rules, which I did last year, that was my first year that I had 3 rules, I had 5 rules, and my 5 original rules match these rules in some way or another. So I really like having them simple. So be kind, show respect, and work hard. Question number 7, have you created or bought anything for your classroom this year? I have done both. So I have bought a lot of Harry Potter themed stuff because, wow, fortunate me, right? That I happened to choose Harry Potter the year of its 20th anniversary of the first book being released. So Target had a whole bunch of stuff that my uncle helped me buy. Along with an awesome subscriber that sent me a Target gift card, I was able to buy a lot of the different Harry Potter themed items that I will be featuring around my classroom. And I'm also making new things this year. I'm working on making pencil wands for all of my students. I'm working on creating floating candles to hang above on my ceiling or classroom ceiling. And I also created that fireplace that I talked about earlier. So yes, I have been getting both things that I bought and things that I've created for my classroom this year. Question number 8. Does your school host a back to school night before the first day? What does it look like? We don't necessarily have a back to school night. What we have is a parent drop-in, where the parents drop in for about an hour or two the Friday before the first day of school. We start school on a Monday. This year is Monday, August 20th. So on Friday, the Friday before that, the parents can come in, drop in, say hello, drop off supplies if they want to, and the students can check out their room. Obviously, the room is not 100% ready when the parents drop in, but they can drop in, say hello, and get to know us. So yeah, we do have that. We do have open house later on in the school year, once the school year has been in full swing, around sometime in September or October. We usually get the dates a little bit after school starts. Question number 9. What is your goal for the school year? Well, my goal in every school year is to make sure I get to know my students and make learning memorable and fun and exciting and engaging. That's my #1 goal every year. But this year, one of the goals that I really want to get better at is small group instruction. So that is going to be my focus for this school year, and I hope I get better at it in all subjects. So looking closely at the data, addressing all my students' need, and giving them one-on-one instruction when they need it. And question number 10, what is your must-have for the first day of school? My must-have for the first day of school is working technology, because there was one year that I just didn't have a working projector, and I had to do, because the first day of school I like to present my PowerPoint on my Promethean board or my smart board or whatever whiteboard you use. But like 2 years ago, my smart board just wasn't working, and it was a mess. So if I can have working technology, I can have the PowerPoint going, I can have engaging little videos to show my students and do fun activities with during the first day of school. So that is my must-have for the first day of school, is technology that actually works and can get me through the school day. Other than that, a positive, outgoing attitude and energy and a smile on my face. So that is one of my definite must-haves as well. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this sliding into the school year tag. Thank you, Nicole, and thank you, Ashley, for starting this tag, and thank you to all the teachers that have already participated in it. I am very happy to join you all, and I'm very happy to share my answers to these questions. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought or any questions you may have. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile. I'll see you next time.